Shalom and welcome to another installment of GMS in Transit, where we prophesy on the road. We're going back into the book of Hebrews. We have one chapter left, which is chapter 13. And from there, we're going to go to the book of Acts, the whole book of Acts. So with that, I'm going to pass it to the elders.
All right, this is Hebrews 13:1. Let brotherly love continue. Excuse me. Be not forgetful to entertain strangers, for thereby some have entertained strangers. For thereby some have entertained angels unawares. Remember them that are in bonds as bound with them, and them which suffer adversity, as being yourselves also in the body. Marriage is honorable in all, and the bed undefiled. But with whoremongers and adulterers the Most High will judge.
Yeah, whoremongers and adulterers. All right, the adultery, that's a terrible sin. You know,
that's right.
It's a terrible sin, because the man that you commit adultery with his wife, and that's human nature, he's looking to kill your ass.
That's right.
Matter of fact, give me that in Proverbs. Was that 30? Is that 6?
6. Con.
6.
And
the key point is in 30, the 30th verse.
Yeah, it starts at 30. Yep.
Oh, I started at the 30th verse.
Proverbs 6:30. Men do not despise a thief if he steals to satisfy his soul when he is hungry. But if he be found, he shall restore sevenfold. He shall give all the substance of his house. But whoso committeth adultery with a woman lacketh understanding.
Right, who committeth adultery with a woman lacketh understanding. You go around thinking that you know the scriptures, and you dealing with another man that's in the truth. Like for example, we're in this world, right? And you meet women out there that have dealt with other men. But now that you come into this truth, you're not supposed to do that. If you meet a woman that, no longer dealing with a man, that's one thing. But in this circle of Israel, a fellow brother in Israel, that's straight up adultery.
Yep.
Now you meet a chick that's in the world, and she's presently dealing with a guy, even though they're both of the world, that's adultery, man.
Yep.
And the man will kill you if he finds out that you dealing with his wife. Go ahead.
He that doeth it destroyeth his own soul. A wound and dishonor shall he get, and his reproach shall not be wiped out.
Yeah, like this clown Zabak. Now they got a tape series called the Zabak Files, and they're saying that they caught this guy texting another brother's woman. Man, I find out you texting my woman, I'm gonna kick your fucking head clear off your body, man. I mean, he has been proven to be a damn demon, but we told y'all that.
Yep.
Going back a couple of years back, man, that dude wasn't right. And then one of the brothers in that series said that he's slick with his words. He knows how to slick. So he knows he's wicked, man. When he does his wickedness, he knows exactly what he's doing, and he's going to talk his way out of it, man.
Gone. For jealousy is the rage of a man. Therefore he will not spare in the day of vengeance.
Yeah, like going to Shabar, the dude that committed suicide, or he's dead now. They had brought this guy to council because of his woman. We call her Wonder Woman, and basically the judgment by Lahab and the Central Command, which Yashawan, the AIDS patient, they all came with that judgment that woman's not to deal with that man, and then they allowed that woman to deal with another man in the Central Command. A man by the name of Lawyer. Not the lawyer, the dark-skinned lawyer that y'all know. This other lawyer that y'all don't know. He's a Levite. And he was popping this chick, but that was based upon the judgment. And then Shabar was suspended from the school for 6 months. Then he came back to the school talking to me and Gabar, talking about how he accepted judgment and he's happy that he's back, you know. And it was Lahab was the main guy. And I even told Lahab, I said, Lahab, isn't that adultery? So he came with his bullshit, well, the sister got to deal with somebody. And yeah, she can deal with this dude. Because he supposedly backhanded her or something like that. Now, if that dude was a real man, which we found out that he wasn't a real man, he would have took them niggas out, man. Because if some shit like that happened to me, Lahab would be busted. For real.
Busted up.
He would have been busted down. All right? And every member of the Central Command would have got You know, a real man ain't gonna fall for no shit like that, man. But Shabar obviously wasn't a real man. That's why his weak ass took his own life, because he's a weak nigga. All right? All right, go ahead.
For jealousy is the rage of a man. Therefore he will not spare in the day of vengeance. He will.
The rage of a man. The rage of a man.
Yeah, that's right.
Andros. Ayash.
Yep. He will not regard any ransom, neither will he.
Hey, what's the singer that sung that song, my man? Who was that?
Oh, forgot his name escaped me right.
Is it Muddy Waters?
Yeah, it might have been Muddy Waters.
Yeah, he sung that song, I'm a man, I'm a man, I'm a hoochie coochie man.
Yeah, that was Muddy Waters.
Well, that roll up on his women. He's the type of dude that will pull out a straight razor and slit your damn throat. And they showed you that they featured him in that movie Cadillac Records.
Yep. Yeah,
now back then, them jakes back there, they'll slice your throat with a straight razor or blow your ass away, man. Especially if you mess with their woman. And that's why he sung that song, I'm a man. Go ahead.
He will not regard any ransom, neither will he rest content, though thou givest many gifts. All right, back in Hebrews 13 and 5. Let your conversation be without covetousness, and be content with such things as you have. For he hath said, I will never leave thee nor forsake thee, so that we may boldly say, the Lord is my helper, and I will not fear what man shall do unto me. Remember them which have the rule over you, who have spoken unto you the word of the Most High.
Remember them that have the rule over you. The elders that are speaking to you right now. We're the rulers over you. Because you guys that came under us, had we never been established, you would have followed one of them other Israelites, and you would have been teaching that Cornelius is the Edomite. You would have been teaching that the mark of the beast is a embargo in Christianity. You would have been teaching that or practicing the Sabbath on Friday, sundown, Saturday, sundown. So you should thank the Lord that the Lord set up the true men of the Most High, which taught you those fine points by way of the scriptures. Go ahead.
Whose faith follow, considering the end of their conversation. Yahushua the same yesterday and today and forever. Be not carried about.
Yesterday, today, and forever. The Lord spoke about the keeping of the law, right?
Con.
He said he was the same yesterday, when back during the time of Moses, today, when he was on the scene 2,000 years ago, and forever. Meaning what? He wasn't going to turn around, change up, and say, oh, you don't got to keep the law. But you have these reprobates out here that say the law is done away with, that the other nations can make it, because they're reprobates. Go ahead.
Be not carried about with divers and strange doctrines,
And that's what's this dude? The degenerate gay high nuts. That's a diverse and strange doctrine that he's teaching. NATO, aka Nate Satan. He's teaching a diverse and strange doctrine. Zabak, he's just the devil. Comfy, like one of the men that had left the school over there, the church over there, the Israeli Church of God and Jesus Christ of the Latter-day Saints. He said that they got an actual picture of Cesare Borgia in that church. Now that just proves one thing, that the people in there are straight zombies, man. Straight zombies. He can take his damn clothes off and have an orgy up in there. They'll be with it because this nigga said so. Then somebody had put a comment on that video saying that Tazadakya said that you can shave your beard and you can put tattoos on you. So that showing you that those people that are following him are not following the scriptures.
Straight reprobates.
So they're all reprobates, reprobate spirit, and they're all going to die.
Yep.
Go ahead.
For it is
if they don't repent.
For it is a good thing that the heart be established with grace, not with meats which have not profited them that have been occupied therein. We have an altar whereof they have no right to eat, which serve the tabernacle. For the bodies of those beasts whose blood is brought into the sanctuary by the high priest for sin are burnt without the camp. Wherefore Yahushua also, that he might sanctify the people with his own blood, suffered without the gate. Let us go forth therefore unto him without the camp, bearing his reproach. For here have we no continuing city, but we seek one to come. Excuse me. By him therefore let us offer the sacrifice of praise to the Most High continually. That is the fruit of our lips, giving thanks to his name.
There goes name again.
But to do good and to communicate, forget not. For with such sacrifices the Most High is well pleased. Obey them that have the rule over you, and submit yourselves, for they watch for your souls as they that must give account, that they may do it with joy and grief.
You read that again?
Obey them that have the rule over you, and submit yourselves, for they watch for your souls.
Now, what does it mean to obey them that have the rule over you? For they watch for your souls? That means when we give you the scriptures, we make sure that the scriptures are correct.
Yep.
Like the mark of the beast, we made sure that the mark of the beast is referring to the RFID chip. We made sure of that. Cornelius being an Israelite, we made sure of that. We diligently searched to make sure of that. The Sabbath coming on, not coming on the Friday sundown to Saturday sundown, we diligently searched the scriptures for that, and among other things, man.
Yep.
Among these breakdowns that we gave you. You know, we diligently searched the scriptures for that, man. To get that, to give that to you. Because if we feed you with the wrong information, that can condemn us and that can condemn you for not having the proper breakdowns. Go ahead.
It says, for they watch for your souls as they that must give account, that they may
right, it's us. You out there among GMS are our fruits. So we got to give an account. You don't give an account for us, for our behalf. We got to give an account to the Most High for your behalf. That's why all these apostates out there, these false prophets, the Most High is going to destroy all of them. Now, they're